Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Time for our Fairway Meat and Grocery post-game interview with Coach Sash, and we're joined by Trevion LaBeaux tonight. That's right, great game for Trevi and the Warriors. Coach, for starters, congratulations, you get the win in the home opener. You guys got out fast tonight. Talk a little bit about the start.
Yeah, I thought, early on defensively, I thought our defense was pretty dominant. If we could have eliminated some of the fouling, I thought, I would have been really, really happy with it. I thought once we got up, we kind of hit a lull for a little bit there, but I thought we showed flashes tonight, especially defensively, and then, offensively pushing the ball, sharing it, making shots. I think we made 8 threes in the first half, and so that kind of got us going early on.
86-75, the final. It was never really that close. They made a little run at the end, obviously, when the game was put away. But, defensively much better tonight. And this guy, Trevi, nailed some three-pointers tonight. Congratulations. Is there a point as a player, tonight where you just know you're feeling it? You certainly seem that way tonight in the second half.
So after I seen the first one go in, it just boosted my confidence. I've been working, putting in constant hours, shooting, working on my shot. You see one go in, you kind of feel a rhythm, and it's you're shooting the same one every time. It's going to go in.
Did they do anything tonight different than what we expected? I'm sure you didn't have a lot of time necessarily to scout them or prepare for them, but was it pretty much what you expected to see out of them tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty much what we expected to see. Some man-to-man early on, and then they tried to press us a little bit. I thought we did a really good job right away breaking the press, just pass, attack, layup, attack, pitch out, shot, and really broke it quickly. The zone, I thought, we got a little stale in the zone. I thought we passed around and kind of stood and didn't look to attack gaps, but how about this guy and stepping up and making all those shots? I've been telling everybody that he's going to make at least 1 3 a game this year. He's worked on it. He's put in the work, and it paid off for him tonight. Really happy for him.
We also got him on the glass tonight. Out-rebounded him 52-38. So you win a lot of ball games when you can do that.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that. Before the game. If we can, eliminate second chance points, if we can get stops, then that allows us to get out and run in transition. I think this team is pretty good when they run in transition. We, play some guys that can get out and run and make threes and get downhill, and it's fun to watch.
Trevi, again, we talk about the three-pointer, but obviously you're still really, really good around the hoop. So when you talk about working on that, what was it that led to that? Was this just personal on your side that thought, I want to get better at that? Did somebody say, hey, if you can play at a really high level, if you get better at the outside game? What led to that?
Really both. I just been hearing it. I just never been the one to shoot a three. I just haven't been confident. But I feel just Coach Sash and me putting in the constant work, I finally got the confidence to actually take the shot in the game.
Based on what I saw tonight, you should be full of confidence.
Yes, sir.
So we'll keep getting those yes sirs for us. Nemmers was good tonight. Talk about his performance.
Yeah, I thought he shared the ball, and then I thought when he picked his spots when early on in the game, getting downhill and getting to the rim, getting out in transition, knocking in a couple threes. I thought he did a really good job, playing aggressive. And he's very capable of doing that. And I've preached to our guys here early on, the other night it was Kanai's birthday. He had 27. Tonight maybe it was Amarion's birthday a little more, and can we be happy for our teammates and continue to play the right way? If we do, I think we got a chance to, have some success this year.
Sparks had 14 tonight. The Sparks were flying for a little bit out there tonight. Talk a bit about Braden's performance.
Yeah, I thought Tuesday night, I thought he played really well. I thought he played really well again tonight. There's just a poise and a presence to him. He just kind of controls the game a little bit. He doesn't get sped up. He makes pretty good decisions, and he's really improved his on-ball defense. He's challenging himself more, picking up full court and turning guys, and so I've been really happy with Braden and his performance.
We saw some guys tonight we didn't see the other night, Paytok and Awak a little bit. So comment a little bit on getting them in the ball game and what you saw from them.
Yeah, I thought tonight there was an opportunity to play a lot of guys, with back-to-back games, getting a chance to play some of those guys that didn't get to play the other night, getting those guys out there, getting their feet wet a little bit. It's different it's a different environment and speed of the game. I think, when they get out there, it's a little bit of a shock, just, how fast things are happening. And so it's good to see, a lot of those guys, contributions from all those guys coming off the bench tonight and getting a chance to get their feet wet a little bit. Those minutes will, I think, pay off for us later on down the stretch.
Well, we were all holding our breath when Mpaka went down. He did get up and walk off. It looked like pretty normal.
I just saw him in the locker room bouncing up and down on both knees, so I think he's just fine.
That's good. That is outstanding news.
You saw that too, didn't you?
Yeah. So they did close it a little bit at the end. Any thoughts on that? I mean, I know when you have a big lead the whole game, we're all human. It's got to be kind of hard to keep your focus. But I know as a coach, that's what you expect, right? So were there any thoughts on or comments to the team about how it ended?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it at halftime, and it doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter who's on the floor. It doesn't matter if, we're up 20 or down 20. We're going to continue to try to play the right way. I thought we had, put some of those guys in that hadn't seen much playing time or didn't see any playing time the other night, probably put them in maybe a little early, and then, playing against the zone, that's not exactly probably the best situation for them to get thrown into. So, but again, wanted to try to get those guys some minutes, wanted to rest, these guys, the rest of these guys, so that they're very fresh for, a tough Moberly team tomorrow night. And like I said, get those other guys experience. Those guys work really hard in practice every day, and, they play a role. And, sometimes as you're sitting on the bench, it's a role that maybe they don't enjoy as much, but, when we have an opportunity to get them those minutes, that's, what I took advantage of tonight.
Well, Trevion, you obviously had a big offensive night, but I'll have you comment defensively. We did give up the 100 points the other night, so I know coaches were emphasizing that. You're obviously one of the leaders on this team as a team. Did you guys talk much about it when the coaches weren't around and all that? Put a lot of emphasis on yourselves to play better defense?
No, we didn't really talk much about it, but I feel like Coach just hit it on the head. Like, we can't allow 100 points for sure, and I think this game, our people took more pride in defending their yard and help defense. I think we did a lot better in the last game.
Absolutely. All right, well, Coach, we saw this Moberly team tonight defeat Southeastern. What did you see in them that, I guess, not concerned you, but what did you expect to see tomorrow night from them? And what about them makes you think they're a good basketball team?
Yeah, I think, Pat Smith always does a really good job. He holds those guys accountable to a very high standard on defense. They're going to play very tough. They're going to play very physical. They're going to fight, they're going to fight you on every catch to try to get open, then they're going to get up and pressure you. It'll be a different level of pressure and physicality than we faced thus far. So that's a concern that I have. I think, on a short prep like this, we'll, address some of those things tomorrow at our shoot around, and we'll get our guys ready to go.
How valuable the IMO Challenge? You get some great competition, but you also get to see a lot of teams that you're going to play, and you see some teams that are kind of pivotal that you play, and they get the same from you. So how valuable do you think that is for everybody?
Yeah, no, I think it's really valuable. I think you can see a team on film, but then when you get the opportunity to see them, up close, in person, there's just a different feel to it, and then you see things that maybe you miss on film a little bit. You hear things, and so I think it's an advantage to get a chance to see those teams that you're going to play later on down the line.
All right, Trevor, you having fun out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
That's good. All right, the Warriors win at 86-75, go to 2-0. We're going to bounce back tomorrow. So in closing, give us kind of the logistics now. Obviously, everybody's in the same challenge here, but you're going to play back-to-back days. What about this team makes you feel good about that, and what concerns would you have in playing 24 hours from now?
Yeah, I think it's something that we've talked about before. When if we continue to move and progress forward, and we get to the end of the year, we're going to hopefully be in a situation where we're going to have to play back-to-back several nights, and so back-to-back nights is something that shouldn't even faze us. There's the same standard that we're held accountable to every day is the same standard that's going to apply to tomorrow, and so I think nobody on our team played. Kanai played 27 minutes, Trev played 26, Ticket played 23. So it's not like we played guys 34, 36 minutes tonight. I think we should be able to come out and be our best tomorrow, and hopefully be ready for a really physical, tough Moberly team.
All right, Coach, congratulations. And I know Warrior Nation is ready to go tomorrow night. I think White Is that Whiteout tomorrow night at the Hellier Center. Let's rock the place. Had a great crowd tonight. Yeah. Your first home game, coach-wise, and for you, second time around here with the Warriors on the home game. How much fun is it to be at the Hellier Center?
That's a lot of fun. The crowd is unmatched, like in JUCO basketball.
All right, Coach, for you.
I thought it was awesome. Warrior Nation, really appreciate you guys coming out and just the continued support. Hopefully, great crowd tonight, and hopefully even better crowd tomorrow night for, a nationally ranked Moberly team. It's going to be a tough battle tomorrow night.
All right, that'll be at approximately 7 o'clock. It'll be the last game of the day. Again, if you can't get here, make sure you check it out on Go Hills TV. This has been our Fairway post-game interview on Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.
Go Warriors!